Like many concepts in the world, there is not one agreed upon definition of innovation. What is very common is a misconception as to what it does or should include. Many people connect innovation with technology, and this is not wrong. Innovation can include technology, but it doesn't have to. A favorite definition of innovation comes from Joe Dwyer of the Kellogg School of Management at Northwestern University. He stated that innovation is the process of creating value by applying novel solutions to meaningful problems. So let's unpack this. We begin with a problem that is important, relevant, or meaningful to a community. Once this problem is identified, people can start working towards a solution. Novel solutions are needed for problems that persist, as problems that persist are problems that face solution barriers. Although there are many different ways to approach problem solving, it is key not to lose sight of what innovation can be and should be. Innovation should be about creating value. Value creation for stakeholders can take many forms. Perhaps the value is in time or money saved. Perhaps the value is in the co-creation of knowledge. Perhaps the value is in the feeling created after the approach to teaching or learning is implemented. Or perhaps it is about how we share our space. Regardless of how one creates value, it should always consider competing ideas, be intentional and explicit. Therefore, to recap, innovation is an approach to solving meaningful problems and includes a process, an application of novel solutions, and value creation. Innovation is all around us. Innovation looks like this. Innovation also looks like this. As a group of people, we have innovated the way we play and enjoy sound. More recently, our tools have changed again. Where do we find innovation? It is in, of, and around all of us. Therefore, we must be open to the presence of and the suggestion of innovation, which means we must be open to learn from the world and the people that surround us. Our capacity for wonder is limitless and exercises itself in sometimes spectacular and sometimes very subtle ways.
Sometimes we find innovative solutions in nature. Biomimicry is a practice that learns from and mimics the strategies found in nature to solve human design challenges. We don't need to reinvent strategies. We just need to learn how to adapt them. As important as it is to learn from nature, it is equally important to recognize that anyone around us can be an innovator. Anyone and everyone can have a unique approach to solving problems, whether they be small or complex issues. Anyone can develop a process or apply a new solution in order to create value for the vast majority. Of course, the ideas have to be aligned with our purpose, goals, and values. But if we are not open to listen and learn from the people around us, we may be losing out on important opportunities.
In the past year, we have learned uncomfortable lessons about the nature of certainty. Certainty is built on expectations, on wishes, and on the wind. Bézaré and Bond said that our futures are as dependent on uncertain circumstances as is our present. Perhaps some of us knew this better than others. Life lessons and challenging moments from past experiences already had laid out the fleeting nature of the certain. Yet the experiences of the past year made the certainty of uncertainty abundantly clear for all of us. And it is uncomfortable. But what an exhilarating and powerful recognition. We discovered that the moment between denial and adoption offers an opportunity. As an educational institution, we deal in the future. It is our currency. As Adam and Groves postured, our futures and those of our students are not merely imagined, but also made. They are told, they are traded, and unfortunately, they are tamed. How do we prepare children for the uncertain? How do we encourage them to envision and create a world that we collectively want to inhabit? How do we empower students to be active agents of positive change? Discovering innovative approaches and applying them to our day-to-day is an essential part of who we are as we work not only towards the probable or possible futures, but our community's preferred future.